Okay, we are live. Was that you?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
That was me with dinner, basically, on a plate in front of me.
It's fine. I just got home and was like planning on doing a mad scramble to get into the house to get on the computer. And Ken is sitting there waiting for me so he can borrow the car. Because I think, oh my God, I'm already like really pissed that this trip happened to begin with, but he and his friend went up to Kentucky for the day. And I think they took Ken's truck, which is 40 years old and has no air conditioning in it.
Wow, that's gutsy.
And Ken really likes to do this thing where he takes his truck places and then he's like, I don't want to finish the last leg in the truck so I'm going to borrow the car. Yeah, like he borrows the car for really dumb reasons. He borrowed it the other day to go to Waffle House with his girlfriend and their baby when her car was here and Waffle House is a mile and a half away. And he woke me up to get the keys.
Okay.
I'm like, what the fuck? So unfortunately today I couldn't say no, but I feel like in the future I'm going to start saying no and I'm just going to leave the house. I'm just going to go somewhere and go for a walk.
I mean, it's...
Because this is ridiculous. There's just no reason for it. And then they ended up having the car for like 4 hours the other day. Because they got home. They went to Waffle House. They got home in like a half hour. It's not like Waffle House takes that long.
Did we say hello to everybody yet?
No, but nobody's here, so it's okay. But so they get here. They got me something from Waffle House, which was gross. Officially, every single thing from Waffle House is gross. Not their fault. Just Waffle House is gross. Yeah. But they're like, the baby hasn't fallen asleep yet, so we're going to drive a little bit longer. Then it took them like 2 hours to get back.
Oh, are they driving to put the baby asleep? That's
and I feel like the baby is too old for that at this point.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good tactic.
Yeah.
I say that, and like my baby, like I am sitting on my bed right now because my baby was a second ago right next to me in my husband's spot because he's out to dinner with like a work colleague and the baby just could not. Like he was unhappy. He could not go to sleep. So I get it. I mean, we aren't doing the car driving thing.
But also this was breakfast. This was 10 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Again, they woke me up to get the keys. And Ken was like, sorry, I thought you were up already. And I'm like, yeah, I had to get up because you didn't fucking feed the cat when you got up. Ken gets up at 6 o'clock in the morning and feeds the cat every day. Just because that's when he gets up anyways, because he doesn't have a thyroid, so he has to take medicine to be his thyroid every single day, and he didn't fucking feed the cat. So
that's highly confusing. That's
yeah. So I had to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning because the cat's like
hungry.
And yeah, so that was why I was awake, and then I did what any normal human being would do, and I
went back to sleep.
Went the fuck back to sleep. Yeah. So anyways, it's this drama factory here.
So
and my computer died. No. Again. I burnt out another hard drive. There's like something wrong. But I'm hoping that at least one of the two burnt out hard drives that I have, I can call warranty on. I have no idea like what their testing system is. Because like if you try to do a warranty on a phone that you like, drowned, they're like, no, there's water damage. We know. I have no idea how it works with hard drives. So we'll find out. I had no idea that it was the computer doing it and not the hard drive, of course. The first one we thought was a fluke. But yeah, so I'm back on the laptop.
I am also on my laptop, which is why you're getting this very weird view.
Yes.
And I had ACL surgery last week. I don't remember if I did word stitch after that.
You did.
I do not remember.
We cut it very short.
Did we?
We had to start late.
Did we cut it short? I literally have no memory of it. Like, there's
no.
nothing.
We ended it at like 10 o'clock, like we were supposed to, but we didn't start until like 8:30. Which was because I was running 5 minutes late, and I don't even remember what you said, but like we ended up starting at 8:30 instead of 8:05 when I was ready to go.
Right. So,
which actually, I think my proposal had been that you would start the show, and I would definitely be back by the end of the first sprint. So I think in retrospect, you made the right call and saying let's start at 8:30.
We definitely did because I was definitely on like a lot of oxy right then, like a lot, like as in like every 4 hours I was taking it. Prescription oxy. I'm not.
She's not a druggie. She's just
I
also
can't remember like my baby has PT on Thursdays. I can't remember doing it. I'm told that it happened.
Oh, hey, Herb. Thanks for joining. We'll get a sprint going in just a couple minutes here. But like, we haven't chit-chatted in a while because Sandy's been too doped up.
There's literally a message. Like, I just went and looked. Like, I logged on and went, oh my God, like where's Chloe, right? Because there wasn't something set up today.
Oh, and that was also my mistake because I forgot, like, I set it up and I didn't hit the button to actually submit it.
But
like,
that's really weird for Chloe. She doesn't forget stuff like this.
No.
So I went to Facebook to find out, like, what was going on because that's where Messenger is. And that's where I find Chloe when I can't find her here. Yeah. And there was, like, a message from possibly Saturday that I just, like, hadn't responded to. And I'm not even sure.
I ended up making me hate when you read the first 2 episodes of that.
I'm just
yeah.
So
Sandy has lost whole days of her life. Also, I read your stuff today. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
The notes. There's no actual like notes in there. There's just like line edit stuff in there because I was doing it curled up on the sofa with my laptop in like tablet mode because again, my computer died yesterday. So I've like given up on this month. I have to at some point write like 1,000 words to at least beat the like very small nano goal I gave myself. But also I got really lucky about when my computer died because I had just finished a proofreading gig. And like I had like a wonky issue with my computer the night before. And of course I hadn't like saved any of the work. It was saved locally on the computer, but not elsewhere. And thankfully I got the computer up and running and I got that saved. And there were a couple like images that are like my templates for stuff for Twitter and stuff like that. And thankfully I got it all saved and I got that proofreading job finished. And then I was literally just like wrapping things up because I was going to do an actual like turn off my computer and turn it on again in a proper fashion to see what would happen. And then we had a random power flicker and my computer just... Oh. Now, when I say computer, I mean hard drive, of course. The computer turns on, but it does not talk to the hard drive anymore, probably because the hard drive no longer speaks.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Not good. Oh, I will look for line edits. Thank you for reading through that.
Yes.
I forgot. I put that in there. I put that document in there.
That's fair.
It was pre-surgery.
It looked real good. So, Sandy, are you going to be eating during the first sprint? Is that what's going on? Because we are going to get a sprint going in about a minute.
I was going to be, but now I'm going to be pretty much done with this bowl of chicken curry stuff. So no, I'm going to be writing during this first sprint.
Okay. Are you writing your Vela story?
I do not know. Maybe. I need to do something that makes me happy today, you guys. I need to do like writing that makes me happy to be a writer. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's my goal, is to find some scene that just makes me feel good to write. And I don't know what that is yet.
I support that.
Yeah. What about you?
So I am going to do at least a couple of these sprints to organize. I've got like under 100 short stories now from my Medium project that I'm going to start bundling up into little anthologies. They're still only going to be like 10,000 words because they're 2,000 word shorts, but I'm going to be like just kind of throwing all of those out there to hopefully get a bit of money in the next couple of months. So that is what I am going to be working on to start with, is just organizing these things to figure out which ones fit where and which themes, and then also figure out which themes I need more writing for or whatever. So I'm going to be playing with spreadsheets for the first sprint, basically.
That sounds like fun.
Also, good luck, Alex. Contests are very stressful, but hopefully you do well. And hello, Courtney. It's been a minute, but like I haven't really been streaming that much lately, so it's me, not you. So let's get. Oh, and I am going to have a bit of dinner because I literally ran into the house and upstairs and onto the computer. So I am going to grab myself a snack during this one. Do we want to go ahead and start with a 20, or do you want to do the little 10 as per usual?
Okay, let's do 20. We spent enough time chatting. We need to do a 20.
Yes. So we are going to do 20 minutes. It is 17 past, so we will see you guys at 37 past. Good luck. Go get some work done. Okay, we are back. Let me know how y'all did. I am organizing stuff, so I don't really have a solid answer. I did make dinner, though. I made a bad choice for dinner, but that's okay. How'd you do, Sandy?
Okay, I'm back after that flip. I don't know. Okay, so I went back to my Vela project and started working on the next scene, and I kind of hate the next scene. So we should get rid of this thing here. Let's do this.
Oh, thanks. Yes.
Yeah. I hate the next scene.
I'm sorry.
So
I
maybe I
like
need to find
the
something else
last
to
two
work
scenes.
on.
What was
What?
that? I like the last two scenes.
The last ones that I sent you.
Yeah.
Did that end on the paralegal? Did you get the paralegal?
Yes, it's exactly where it ended. I like that one. Did you not like that one? The face
I
that
love
you made
that one. I love.
Oh, okay.
I love the paralegal. I love her. I think she's a fun character.
Yeah, she was delightful.
Side character, right?
She was delightful, like maybe psychotic, but delightful. You were going for that, right? Because, like, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought she was totally psychotic and also delightful. I have plans for her, but she's a side character, right? So she can't be interesting for like a long time. I need to get back to my like actual character, and her whole world.
Okay, so you did not watch Buffy, right?
I watched some Buffy.
So I don't know if you saw any of these, but like there were several times where the episodes were Xander episodes. Usually I feel like everybody else might have, you know what, I don't even know. I mean, there would have been some episodes that would have been like heavy on other characters. Certainly, but like there were a few episodes that they were literally just like following Xander around. Very distinctively different from all of the rest of the episodes. All the rest of the episodes were Buffy, and then there were just these handful of Xander episodes, and then like the weird Jonathan episode, but that was a whole thing. But but yeah, so I think that those work great, and I think that if every like, however many episodes, it's a London episode, then I think you're good. I think you can run that the entire course, and whenever you have a moment where like you need to step aside, or you just don't want to be stuck in anybody's brain, or you're not trying to like not leak information and you want to jump over there, I think it's a good device.
So I actually have like 4 or 5 London type characters where
Gotcha.
Yeah, and I'm not planning to follow them all like right away. Do you know what I mean? I feel like they kind of need to I get to pick one side character and then sort of pick another, and you can only kind of you can't branch out into everybody right at once, right? But I totally agree that side characters are useful and really important for serialized fiction, actually. I think when you're doing something like this where your story is going to basically meander forever, where you've got to drag it out like a TV show, then your main couple, who has to get together at some point early enough not to make the reader pissed off at you. I think you have to have side characters, right? Because you've got to have another story waiting. So actually, this is part of my problem. Is I'm my next scene. I'm introducing 2 side characters. It's like a lunch. She's my main character is having lunch with a couple of friends, and their purpose is to talk about her and her little romance gossip problem. But I'm still introducing them. And you know what? A scene where a bunch of guys are just sitting and talking is just not that exciting. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's got to be something better than that. I can only have this as the very, very beginning, and then something else has to happen, right? I need some action to go on there. So that actually might be why I'm not enjoying that scene. It might be that I just haven't come up with the action yet, and I need to like bring in my main character or something, or my nemesis. I've got a nemesis I haven't like even shown people yet.
Oh, another nemesis.
Well, I've got the nemesis, right? Like I've got the
but we haven't seen her yet, right?
yeah. Like I've got the office bitch nemesis, not like
Yes.
not like the guy, but the girl who.
We're right.
Yeah, and we haven't even met her, so like she has to come in this chapter. So maybe that's the thing I need to do. Maybe I need some action that like leads me to that. I don't know. What about you? How's your stuff going?
I was organizing.
Oh, of course you are. Yes. So so organizing always goes well, doesn't it? Like
right. Like it's happening. It is physically happening, and therefore it is going well.
yeah. I am. But this is actually this is really useful to think about though, because I do think. Oh damn it, my stupid computer! I do think. So I want to write the story. I am a little discouraged by Bella, and I think that it's probably not going anywhere. Like I feel like Bella is dead for me because, I mean, how are you gonna?
I mean, so you've also done zero advertising.
Can you advertise those stories?
I mean, have you shared this on social media?
No.
Have you told anybody but your mother and me about this?
No. You're totally right. This is totally fair. My concern is that I have nobody to tell, right? So like yeah, I have like an old newsletter list, but those people are very unlikely to be interested in a serialized fiction story when I'm like, I still never finished the cake story. So in a lot of ways, like I'm experimenting with this because I'm just curious to see if Amazon does anything to promote it, but they clearly haven't. So you're right, I'm not advertising. And Amazon is clearly not going to like create a sort by recent. So I'm not going to get random anything.
Not anytime soon.
No, not anytime soon.
Yeah.
So since there is no real group for me to advertise to, and there's no way for me to like set this up as an arc, right? Like, so I can't like pay a romance newsletter service to put it out.
It wouldn't be beneficial at this point to do it anyway.
No, right. But I mean, that's what worked for me for the angel stories, right? Like that newsletter group really never did. It didn't function at all. So to get any of those reviews, I think I did one of those like hidden gems. Yeah. Or like fussy librarian or something like that. I did like one or two like free Kindle promotions to start getting people. And then I think I did a ARC service, right? Like I did Book Sirens or something. Mm-hmm. So that's great, but it's not something that's available for this. So my sources of finding people are like they're not out there unless I use a pre-existing newsletter exist, which I mean is dated by like 3 years.
Right.
So my feeling on Bella is like it would have been great if it had been geared to help readers find new authors, but it's not. It's geared to help Amazon make money off of, established authors. So I'm also having a little motivation problem with Bella, right? Like it was a cool idea, but it's definitely not something where people are going to find me. I've got to find them. So why prioritize this unless I'm having a fun time writing it? That's the only reason to do it. Which is why this is important. I need to have fun or the project fails. That's where I'm at. That was random, wasn't it? Let's just write.
Yeah. Let's go it was. We're going to sprint and move on to happier things. 20 minutes on the clock. It is 4:15, so we'll see you guys at about 6 past. Okay, that was time. Let me see. Golden has a question here, and unfortunately, with being down a computer, I am down a screen, so I didn't see it before. If I say X blew his kids' benefits, is it clear that I mean X spent his children's government assistance money? Yes, that is exactly how I read that. Not necessarily government assistance money. Thank you.
Sorry.
Oh no, that's fair because we're on both systems right now. I wouldn't like 100% assume that it was government assistance, but I would assume that it is money that is coming from an outside source. And I certainly wouldn't be confused if it was ultimately government money. Like that is absolutely online with what I would read it as.
I mean, I think assuming that there's some context there, right? Like if this isn't coming out of the blue and you're already talking about how X's kids are getting some benefits of some kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could potentially be like a life insurance policy or a trust or something like that. But I wouldn't have any issues understanding what you meant there. It would not be confusing for me. Were you able to get some work done, Sandy?
No, now I'm trying to figure out what to do to create like action in the scene. So I basically like sat here thinking, coming up with nothing.
What is happening in this scene?
Like I said, previously it was just a bunch of people having lunch together and they were gossiping. But gossip isn't interesting, right? I need it to be better than that. So I just haven't come up with what better is.
You need the gossip to just be, oh my God, look at that sleeping baby behind me. Do you see my baby?
I see him. He's adorable.
God, he's hardly ever this adorable anymore because he's a pain in my ass. And my bank account.
But you love him anyway.
Right. So, yes, 100% Golden Hand. It does seem financial. Like if nothing else, it is definitely money, and it is money that is not coming from X. It is coming from somewhere else.
Yeah.
It could, like, is the gossip going to like hurt anybody at the table? Like, is it something where somebody can have a strong reaction to it? Because you don't need like, somebody at the next table to catch fire or something. You just need some like emotional level to it.
Yeah, well, and I need something interesting, right? It can't just be like a rehash of her being like, oh my God, there's this guy and he's ruining my chances at partner. Do you know what I mean? Like it has to be more.
Right.
So I need to add to the story.
Oh my God, look at him. Did you see that?
I saw that. I could not have seen that. That is adorable. That is adorable.
So this is her. This is
her, and she's out to lunch with her friends. What? So my character is here.
So her. Then I do think that some shenanigans needs to happen.
Something is
whether she like flips a cake on herself or something. Right. Yeah. Some mild disaster needs to happen here.
She could do something embarrassing that he happens to see.
Exactly. That's exactly. Or somebody, it doesn't necessarily need to be him. I would actually think it would be better if it was his father or the evil attorney. Although I kind of feel like at this point they're both up shit creek and it doesn't matter what either of them do.
What the father or the
both the lady attorneys.
Oh yeah, no, they're both in trouble. They're
also, please, if you're listening to this, please don't think that I call women who are lawyers lady attorneys. Gender is very important in this story, and right now it is two women attempting to get like a single partner position because the other one is definitely going to a man who is just in the good old boys club, even though he sucks at his job. But now. now there are two men, and one is the heir apparent. So it is these two ladies that are both kind of up shit creek, but also have like a rivalry.
Yeah, right. So I need them. I have to introduce the other lady, right? Like I have to show that there's that she's there, and she's easy because I can easily bring. I mean, just we haven't even seen her yet, right? We've only talked about her, so she's a simple character, but I think you're right. I have to have her doing something. My main character doing something embarrassing or interesting, or she sees the heir apparent doing something embarrassing or not.
No, it's gotta be her.
No, I need her to see him.
It's gotta be her.
I need her to see him do something like fancy, right? Like if it's gonna be him, it's gotta be him doing
right. Like you are absolutely not at a level yet where he can be embarrassing himself. He either has to do something that like is completely unattainable to her because of the level that he is at,
right?
Or something completely asshole-ish that ends up having a benign explanation later.
Yeah, ideally both. Like,
yeah.
If I'm gonna bring him in, but this does not have to be him in the scene. She could just kind of like. They could even talk about somebody. So here's the other thing. There's like a murder mystery going on here, and every like chapter I kind of need to bring it up because it doesn't get important until like he brings it in.
And you haven't done anything. Like I have no idea that that's where it's going, except that I know because you've told me.
Right, exactly. So I sort of also need that to come in, and I could. Yeah. So one of these characters that she's having lunch with is, I think the best way to put it is like she's the crazy associate. So like she's the one who would have like bottles of hot sauce on her desk for no reason, or like who would like perhaps just stay at the firm for like a week without showering because she was busy writing a brief, or like that kind of person. And that person would also totally have conspiracy theories, right? So like I could bring in a conspiracy theory. Maybe that's the way to do. The other person she's talking to is my diversity committee token attorney. The one who knows he's the token attorney. He's the brown gay. Right. That's how he refers to himself. I hope that's not super offensive, but it's super offensive, and I think it's important to bring up.
How diversity hires.
It is. It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's totally horrible, and so I think it needs to be a thing. And I kind of want to give him like, he has a gay fairy tale in the story because he should get that.
Also, hello, Laura and Cordy. I read all of what is written for it today, and I enjoyed the entire thing. It has that, like, I will tell you, Sandy, because I am honest about everything. It did have that like slow open, that first scene, but like everybody messes up the first scene. It is what it is.
Did you read the new first scene?
Yes. I read the entire thing.
Oh, and it's still slow?
I read, like, the first episode, the second scene of it with her family was great. It was just that very first scene with the pro bono, and it was just one of those things where you probably could have cut, like, half of it, and it would have done exactly what it needed to do. But also that's, like, always the problem with the first scene, right? It's either your situation or mine, where nobody has any idea what the fuck is happening because I cut too much information out.
Yeah, but cutting is totally something I can do. And a lot of ways that first chapter, like I just wrote that, right? So like it's kind of fresh, and it would be easy to cut later because you're right. There's probably a massive amount of redundance. Yeah. But the family scene was like critical. I felt like that was
the family scene was great.
That had to happen.
And like that scene itself, like the content of it, what was going on in it was perfectly fine. Sure, it was just like all of the exposition in it, all of the explanation in it. I feel like it wasn't even until like the second or third page when anything actually happened on it.
It didn't. She was just bitching about the patriarchy, which is me in a nutshell, but doesn't have to be written on paper. Okay.
Right. And like, certainly say it, but like dead horse.
But wait,
Dead
what?
horse.
Sorry.
Dead horse.
Yeah. No, it totally was.
Yeah.
It was.
But yeah, like
Yeah.
the concept behind this scene was perfectly fine. If you read 2 paragraphs, you could probably condense every single pair of 2 paragraphs down to 1 paragraph.
That's a useful challenge. I can do that at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So
no, right. So this has to be, you're right. So it's I'm billing it as a murder mystery, and where the hell's the murder? I haven't gotten to it
There's
yet.
not even like any hint of anything right now.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's chicklet, and I feel like obviously chicklet isn't something that I read. It's been a long time since I've read any chicklet. I feel like in the genre, though, it's okay for something like that to take a while just because of what people expect it to be. I think you can have like a slow open on it, but there needs to be at least some hint that like something is brewing. Are we going to find a dead body? Is that what's going to happen? Are we going to stumble upon a dead body?
Not immediately. Like there will be a dead body in this, but it's kind of, I can't give that away. I just can't even give this stuff away because I've got a really funny dead body in this, and I.
Okay. All right, we're gonna do our next sprint. It is 18 past, so it's gonna take us to 38 past. I feel like we're both feeling pretty spry that we'll probably have another sprint after that one and run a little bit long tonight. You'll be good for that?
Yeah. Because now I'm thinking hard.
Okay, cool. So we'll run until we're done, but we're doing this sprint, and good luck, everybody. Get work done.
Okay, we are back. How has this happened? I am back. Oh, I was going to say, like, the world has completely flipped. Where's Chloe?
It's because I don't have enough computer screens for my life, and I'm also having an Excel meltdown because I tried to use one sheet for something else, and it's just causing disasters now.
Oh my God. So speaking of low-key disasters, in the wait, did you say low-key? I might have added that because
I didn't say low-key. I just said disaster.
You just said disasters, and I was thinking low-key disaster because Courtney wrote in the comments that she is moving on Saturday, but low-key forgot. Courtney, it's a good thing you managed to pack up your bathroom. I hope that the rest of your house, apartment, or whatever has also been packed up. And Chloe, I'm sorry about your computer disasters.
This is just an Excel disaster.
Oh, I actually like got a tiny bit of writing done there. Like I felt happy about. I'm sorry. Laura, or maybe it's darkness. What was I saying? I actually wrote some stuff and then I got distracted because my stupid knee is, well, my knee's not killing me, but my knee brace is like leaving bruises all up and down my shin, and they started to hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's but I think I might have gotten a few sentences written that
Good.
I like, so that's positive. Yeah. It is. It's good.
I got most of this stuff sorted out. It looks like I had planned on putting 4 stories in each anthology, and now it's looking like it's going to have to be 5 because the ones that do have 4, I'm not happy with the numbers for them. But again, I'm fighting with this Excel spreadsheet because I had it all set up for being like 4 columns, and I don't know how to set things up right. So I was like manually typing in the summations at the end of it, like the formula to figure it out at the end.
Yeah.
And there's probably like a better way of just saying all the numbers in these columns need to be added up into this. I don't fucking know. But because I got this all set up for it to be 4 per, and now I have to push it over to 5. Now all of those formula are incorrect.
Okay, but this is a really easy fix because all you have to do to sum up like a bunch of columns is highlight like all of the like boxes. Like you've got like 4 columns, right? So you like highlight all 4 in a row and then click the sum button, and it'll like automatically give you the formula in the box directly to the right of the column.
It does the formula. It doesn't just give you the answer and then let it live as it is.
Yeah, it gives you the formula, and then you can like copy and paste that to like all the way down that column, and then you can just add a column in, and the formula should keep up.
All right, let me see. Is it that button right there?
Let me see if I have like the ability to show you.
Oh God, it deleted everything.
Oh, okay. Press undo. Press Control Z.
Oh yeah, I know that, but I hit the button that looked like the little summation, the sigma, and it just deleted everything in that column.
Okay. All right. We're gonna have to.
Or that row. I guess
is
the word that I should be using because column is not the correct word here.
Is it not the correct word here? Wait, show us your screen. Show us your screen. We can.
Oh, I guess I could do that.
Yeah.
There's probably going to be potty words on this screen, but that's okay.
I don't care. That's all right.
Cool. Did I just kick Sandy out? I don't think I did that. While we are waiting for Sandy to get back though, right, Laura? Sandy, we need you. I don't think I have the technology to kick her out fully. But was that
sorry,
me?
Sorry, show me the screen again. That was an accident.
Okay, because I accidentally knocked you out of the stream, but didn't kick you out of StreamYard earlier, just like knocked you off the window and then was like, oops, let me
that was me. I accidentally closed the window doing my whole little flip thing.
Gotcha.
Camera to function. Okay, show us the screen.
And Golden Hand, I feel like your best bet might be to look up Jamie Gold's romance beat sheet and also a mystery beat sheet. And yeah, smash them together, but I feel like if you use that Jamie Gold's beat sheet, it will it will be a really good guide for how to smash that mystery in there because she does a really good job of explaining.
Oh my God, I actually did that at some point when I was trying to do something like this. Like I smashed 2 beat sheets together. Yeah, like just like that. Okay, wait. So you're trying to add up where
so like let me zoom this out so it's all fitting on the screen. So like this was what was actually in this column. And I moved it over one, but then like I have to add everything that I'm going to be putting into this column to this number. So like this number is adding up B through E.
Okay,
B4 through E4. And it needs to add up B4 to F4.
Okay, so first of all, click that one, click G4 so we can see what the formula is.
Oh, so I manually changed this to F4. I'm sorry. Let me go to the next one. This is what they all look like after that one. And it just needs to be F6, not E6.
Well, okay, so copy your G4, like just Control C that one.
Okay.
Oh, you no, not the actual formula, just the cell. Like just
oh God, what did I do?
It's okay. Press escape. When in doubt, click enter and Control Z.
Oh, okay,
good job.
Escape. Okay.
So literally just like don't click anything. You're already highlighted. Just click just like press the Control C.
Got it.
Okay, and then Control V on G6. And that should automatically fix it.
Oh, it does. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yay!
I can't believe what I did the other day. I manually wrote in every fucking one of these things.
That's a big pain. Actually, I think you can even like because you don't have numbers on all of them, you could probably just highlight that whole column and like Control V and it would do it for all of them. Like highlight. But you know what you're doing is fine.
No, this is easy. I'm good with this. Are these numbers actually staying the same because they should? But yeah, okay.
But you've got tons of them.
Yes. I have. So this was actually the sheet that I was using for. Nope. I thought I had it open. I guess it was this sheet that. Oh, it's just going to keep going back to that because I haven't saved as for the other thing yet. Anyways, it's what I was using to track my nano this year because this July because my nano was so screwed up. I was doing so many different things. And then I just quit on every flipping one of them. But so it's 30 days long with a column for the Vela project and the... Oh, no, that wasn't what you were supposed to do. Okay, so now this last box is supposed to be this entire column added up.
Oh, okay. So for that last box, then, well, first just Control Z to get rid of whatever you just did there. For that very last one.
Oh, stop. There we go.
Yeah. So then that should be that should.
Oh, you know what? It is. It's what it's supposed to be. It automatically changed it. Okay. What was I going to? Oh, Golden Hand. It is all porn. It is just porn that takes place at a masquerade. Which, if you do want to read it, I will send you the. I will post the link for it, but it's just porn. But. What the hell was I saying? Oh, yeah. So it was a column for Vela and Medium and World Anvil. And I quit World Anvil pretty early on because it just isn't going to work for sci-fi and for the summer camp. And then everything else kind of fell apart. So like I got a good amount of the velo done, and then everything just kind of stalled on me. So, but that was what was happening with it. Oh, and then there was like a miscellaneous column in case I did 2 of one thing in a day. Yeah, so that's why it was 30. Also, it wasn't enough days because July is 31 days, but that's okay.
Okay, so I have a weird technical concern for you. I feel like Laura's comments all disappeared suddenly. Did we do something to disappear her?
I see
Laura,
all of Laura's comments.
you do? They're like
Yeah.
totally gone from my screen.
But you see Golden Hands comments.
Yes, and I see Courtney's comments, but Laura's are just disappeared.
It's really weird.
Just gone, Laura.
Yeah,
You're
no,
gone on
her
my computer.
comments are still there. I don't know what's going on. Maybe we should do another sprint though.
Yeah, let's do one more. I think it's possible I'm gonna have to deal with like feeding a baby, for example.
Right. So one more sprint. I don't actually know what I'm going to be doing in this sprint because I think I kind of fit. You know what? I still have a little bit of finagling to do,
Okay.
and then we'll go from there. But we will see you guys in 20 minutes. Okay, we are back. I am back. I got as organized as I am gonna get with that. It looks like I've got, let's see, 5 anthologies that are complete enough, so I can start getting those out. And that's my contemporary. I do have the sci-fi stuff too, but yeah, so I got that done.
Oh my God, I had to move during that time period to get my dog downstairs to go outside. And now I'm like winded and exhausted and not in the screen and not on my bed. It takes me a minute to get onto the damn bed.
Golden Hand, that is absolutely something that I would ask my Echo how to spell. Like, I'm not even trying it either. I guess I could probably no.
Actually, I think that's correct. I think what he has there is correct.
It looks pretty close. Yeah, but yeah, that is a heck of a word.
I don't know if you would ever say Machiavellianism. I think you would just say Machiavellian.
If you need Machiavellian, but the act of being Machiavellian, that would be, or the state of being Machiavellian, it would be Machiavellianism. I feel like it's a fair word.
Machiavellianism. Well, anyways, I think it's spelled right. Look it up. Now we have to look it up, you guys.
Alexa, how do you spell Machiavellianism?
Google says it is Machiavellianism.
Yes, that is correct. So Golden Head, I don't know if you did ultimately look it up and that was how you got it right there, or if it was just by dumb luck, but that is the correct spelling.
Yeah, you did well. Okay, I'm going to be in the room for a second. I have to move locations. It's going to take me a minute.
Well, Sandy, we're finishing right now, so we're finishing.
Oh, we're finishing?
Yeah, right? You wanted to finish that, right?
Yes, we're finishing this.
Oh, nice. That was dumb luck.
We're finishing this thing. We're finishing this thing, but if we're going to take more than 2 minutes to finish it, then I need 2 minutes to get my leg hoisted up on the
No, we're good. We're good. We're ending it now. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Thanks, everyone. Happy writing. Bye.